two, one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Unconventional Connections. I am joined, like usual, by Mike, and today we have a special guest. We have the second third of the Sanchez Bros. We have Nick, and once again, I'm Isidro. So Beto unfortunately was not able to join us today. So we got the next best thing. We got little Nick here. So yeah, so today we are going to basically get Nick to tell us why One Piece sucks. Starting off strong. uh, so for you guys that obviously don't really know, Nick is a big One Piece and Naruto fan. He has watched the One Piece anime at least 5 times the whole way through. He watches it once a week.
Yeah,
All
for
a
real.
1,000+ episodes.
For real.
So we're just gonna talk to him about anime and some of his favorite takes. And yeah, so I mean, to start off strong, what type of anime do you like to watch, Nick?
Um, I like One Piece for sure,
Uh huh.
definitely. Um, I do find myself sometimes watching like a lot of rom-coms. They're
Same.
kind of corny, but they're pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Um,
I find it funny how it's like everything's so dramatic, over dramatic for them. Oh my gosh, our fingertips touch. I felt the spark.
yeah,
Oh my god, I'm pregnant.
right. It do be like that sometimes though.
Oh my god, I'm having a baby now because our fingers touch. Oh my god. Oh, that's always so dramatic. They're always so funny.
Oh my god.
You gotta be like, oh no, I gotta put a down payment on the house now.
Yeah.
Now that we locked eyes with each other
Yeah.
and stuff.
Um, is there have you what type of like rom-coms have you watched? Have you seen something like that's like Rent a Girlfriend?
No,
No, you haven't seen that one. How about
I have
Domestic
not seen
Girlfriend? Have
that
you seen
one.
that one?
Mm, I don't think so. It sounds kind of familiar, but
Those are the peak,
I don't think
peak rom-coms.
I don't think
They're
I've
not.
watched
They're not. They're like absolute horrible.
for real.
Yeah.
We gotta put
Um,
you on peak, Nick. We gotta put you on
yeah.
quality.
Quality. The highest standard.
Highest.
Um, have you seen something like what's it called? Golden Girl. I think it's like one of the best romantic comedies anime out there. Have you guys seen that one?
The name sounds
Mm,
familiar.
I
yeah,
think
I
I can't
haven't
I
remember.
don't
Is
seen
think
it
I've
it.
Golden
seen
Girl
it.
or Golden Guy? No, Golden Guy's the bars in Shinjuku.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, like this guy gets amnesia, and like the girl's like makes him fall in love with him again, makes him
Mm.
fall in love with her again, and like he like goes back out to the country. I don't know. It's been years since I saw it, but it's basically one of the
Mm.
uh, best all things considered rom coms out there. How about the show? What's it called? Your Lie in April. Have you guys seen that one?
I haven't seen it. I've been meaning to.
Yeah,
But
I've
I know
seen.
I know of it. Yeah.
I feel like might have seen that one.
I hate Your Lie in April. I hate it.
Um.
Like
Yeah,
the
that's valid.
I hate it. You guys need to watch it so I can rant about it. Because my rant is a spoiler on the whole series.
Oh, gotcha,
Because
gotcha,
it's like
gotcha.
about the ending, how the ending's just so
Ah.
makes me so mad. It's like, what was the point of the whole anime? But anyways,
Gotcha, gotcha.
It sounds about right.
but yeah, I mean, like you've seen Naruto and stuff like that. What do you like about those shows? Is it the family, the friendship, the power of God? What is
Shit.
it?
Oh, can we curse? My bad.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
Every curse is
Um.
$5 for me though, so just letting you know.
Oh, damn. So you pay me five
No,
dollars
you pay me
every
five
curse?
dollars because
Oh
for every
man.
censorship I need to do.
Oh, my bad. Um. I don't know. Like with Naruto, I just found the most like intriguing thing, I guess, is like just the way chakra works. Chakra is like pretty cool
Mm.
and stuff like that. I don't. Mm, okay, because I do like those animes. Like the most like basic thing is like, oh, they'll eat something or something like that, and then they'll magically get their powers.
Oh,
The only one
okay.
I don't know one I don't like is My Hero for sure.
Have you watched
Mm.
One Punch?
One Punch Man is cool.
Yeah,
I like one. I like One
isn't there a
Punch
guy
Man.
in One Punch that like his superpower is to eat stuff? Like one of the
I don't know.
top 10 heroes or whatever they're called. I don't remember.
Yeah, it
The S rank
sounds
heroes.
familiar.
Like one of their
Yeah.
powers is like to eat stuff, so he just eats everything. I know there's also one in one My Hero. There's one in My Hero too. But yeah. So do you know any jutsus?
Hell no.
I remember one time. I don't know if you remember Mike. One of our friends, Aru, he would like in our
Mm.
apartments, like you know how there was like the little hallway, and
Mhm.
he would like stand like his legs spread out, and he would be like doing pretending to do jutsus as we went around the corner. It's like Shadow Clone Jutsu, but he'll be like trying to do the splits on the wall.
Oh my
Shadow
god.
Clone Jutsu.
Oh my god.
I'll see if I can find the video of that. But that, yeah, it's kind of like
Oh
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
god.
Like, what the heck?
I should wait. I think I because it's like the little hallway thing that had a railing, right? That just
Yeah,
led to like nothing, right?
yeah.
I think I remember that video. I think I remember you said and it's just a rude trying to like yeah do the splits.
Yeah, you just do random hand signs. Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Oh my god.
Growing up, did you guys kind of pretend to charge your chi or whatever the thing from Dragon Ball Z is? Try to go
Oh
Super
god.
Saiyan above Super Saiyan?
Come on, Nick, you saying you never tried to go Super Saiyan before?
No.
No,
Come on, Nick.
you're
You
not
could go Super Saiyan, you know? Just like that kid
What
on
video?
YouTube, that one video where he tries to go Super Saiyan.
yeah.
He went Super Saiyan. He did it.
Those videos are funny, bro.
Just ah.
I feel like then again, I'm gonna be honest, like my memory from my childhood is like all messed up. Like I don't remember half of it.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm pretty sure me and Aaron have done that. Like just like in the backyard or the front yard, just trying to fight each other.
Do you guys used to wrestle a lot?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Aaron sprained my hand
Oh,
because
nice.
we were wrestling in the front yard because we would just be wrestling in the front yard in the grass. And Aaron did the move. It's called like I think it's a bulldog
Hmm.
or yeah. And so it's basically like you go and you go from behind and then you basically like slam them down like as you're moving like momentum, right? And it was fine, right? Because like we obviously couldn't really do the full move because we were still little
Yeah.
and everything. And so, but the thing is like when he did it on me, I fell and my hand hit the sprinkler,
Oh.
right? Like right on the metal, and it hurt. And I was like, I don't want to do this no more. I just hit my hand and everything, and I thought it was broken because I was a kid. I thought it was broken because every single time I touched something, it's like a wave of pain,
Oh.
and I'm like, and then I remember my dad came home, and I was like, hey dad, how do you know if your hand's broken? He's just like why? And it's like well, everything I touch, like my hand hurts. And I was like, he's like, well, what happened? I was like, me and Aaron were playing wrestling, and my hand hit the sprinkler. And so yeah, my hand was sprained, and so like I didn't have to put like a cast or anything. It was more so like a wrist guard or like it was like
Yeah.
I forgot what they're called. There's a specific one where it like covers your whole hand. It's like people use it like when they get carpal tunnel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do not embrace.
Brace. There you go. Thank you. I was blanking out on the name, but I had to wear that for like a week or so, and then my hand was fine. There was no like fractures, thank God. But yeah.
I remember I sprained my finger. I don't remember which one, but one of these like green fingers. I sprained
Uh.
it, and I did have to get a full cast.
Ooh.
Because if not, it would just been like too risky for me not to for it to like let it heal. Because I needed to basically just be like walking around like this all day, and I couldn't move
Mm.
it, and it's just too hard with your hands. It was actually
Yeah.
this one. It was this one because it was like I had to
Ooh.
like learn how to write with my left hand for like a month.
Damn. Oh wow.
Turned into like right with my left hand for like a month because it's kind of like I just couldn't use this hand because it was like in a cast. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah, it
Dang.
was kind of.
I broke my left wrist playing basketball with the Roo.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Me and Roo and Aaron were at the park with my other cousins,
Uh-huh.
and I tried shooting a fadeaway, and I tried catching myself, and I landed on my wrist.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. Was I with you or was it?
No,
I think I was.
I think it was just me, Aaron, and Angel.
Yeah, because I think they were. Because the way that they described it was that he fell, but then when he tried to catch himself, his wrist like hit like flat on the concrete. So that's where like the fracture happened because he tried to catch himself. I was just, yeah.
Yeah, dang, that really, that sounds like it hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a couple of YouTube videos that we have where it's just Nico in a cast.
I think I remember the
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah.
I think I do. But I don't
Hmm.
think I ever heard the story of what happened. I don't think
Yeah.
I think it was kind of like, oh, he broke his hand.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
oh, Nico got a cast.
And Aaron was like, "No, he's fine. He just landed on it."
Yeah,
And like
he
a
says,
day later, they were like, "Yeah, he fractured it." Oh,
dang, dang, yeah. Do you remember the Bean Boozled challenge, Nick?
my God.
Do you remember
Yeah.
how horrible it was?
I honestly, I don't remember it. I remember like that day, but like not
Yeah.
I remember.
like fully.
If we do it again, will you be down to do it again?
Yikes. Probably. I'll probably still yak, but
No, I think we were talking about doing the wing challenge, the hot one challenge.
oh heck no.
Yeah.
I can't do spice, bro.
Same, but
Well, neither can I, but like,
No, we're eating a bag of Takis, bro. I'm already like, "Ah!"
the Takis
I'm already
guacamole.
dying.
Not even the
I'm already
spicy
dying
ones.
already, bro. Mhm.
there was a bag of Takis that like that I saw that it was like chile and limon, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I saw, I was like, isn't Takis already chile and limon? Isn't that what the fuego is? Wait, what? And I was like, I guess it's a new flavor. It's basically like it's like the regular Takis fuego,
Hmm.
but less flavor and more lemon.
Well, there was like 4 different Takis flavors before Fuego came out.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, in Mexico when I grew up, where I grew up with
Mm.
them, the salsa brava, the chile limon, guacamole, and then something
Mm.
else. But yeah, I mean,
Mm.
then when they only made it big in the U.S. when the Fuego came out.
Mm.
This was a lot sweeter than the other ones.
That's when the that's when the high school Latinos got a hold of them,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's it. It's over. Hot Cheetos, they were done.
Did you guys have lockers in your high school?
Um, no, actually we didn't. There was places that had lockers, but it was because it was still part of like one of the old buildings that was like there since when the school was built.
Mm.
But other than that, we didn't. No, we didn't have lockers.
I
Okay.
just had PE lockers.
Mm.
That's about
Yeah.
it, though.
PE lockers, yeah, we had PE lockers, but in terms of like lockers, we're like, oh, this is my locker. I'm gonna put my school books in, my locker real quick. No, we.
Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, I remember we had lockers and people would like sell chips out of the lockers.
Mm. We had well, at least for my high school, we had guys who would walk around with big ass
The
like
sports
duffel
bags.
bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sports bags. And dude, there would be some people. There would be okay. So if you wanted chips, you had to go to one guy, and there was another guy who would sell like breakfast tortas in the morning before school. Like, so if you didn't eat breakfast, you would go to him before school to get a fucking torta.
That's amazing. I don't think we had any torta guys at our school. Only chips. Only chips and snacks.
Yeah, I
There
only
was
had torta pounders in my school, bro.
That's so.
Have you guys ever I don't know if Nicholas, if you had it either, but there was I think it was more middle school and then maybe a little bit in high school, but there were people that would sell what are called dirty worms.
No.
You guys ever had those? Dirty worms are basically like gummy worms. Like they would get the big gummy worms, and it would come in a plastic bag, and they would get like Kool-Aid powder, and they put a little bit of water, so then it mixes so it gets gooey and not like liquid like watery. And then they would put sugar. They would put dude. It was diabetes in a bag, dude. I miss those. Cause like, dude, they were good. They were really good. I don't know what else they put in it, but dude, they were good.
No, I don't. That never. They never sold that at my school.
Dang. You know, I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up at bacon. And just give you guys some dirty worms.
Baking. When are we doing our own baking episode where we learn how to bake together?
Oh, dude, I'm down. I'm with it.
Have to be a day I go over there to you guys.
Yeah.
It would probably be easier.
No.
Just baking. Are you guys so back to anime because the whole point of this episode.
Yeah.
Patrick.
You guys seen Death Note, right?
Yes.
Death Note. Yeah.
Yeah, the Netflix movie. Yeah.
The best Netflix movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Best live action.
Surprised it never got a sequel. Like,
Willem Dafoe, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Honestly, the Netflix adaptation wasn't that bad. It's only bad if you compare it to the source material.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I feel like
what it was
on its own, it's like an okay like. There's obviously flaws here and there like narrative wise, but I think if you look at it just on its own, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
However, I remember I saw the Death Note Netflix movie before I saw the show.
Yeah.
Because I remember the trailer came out, and I remember Death Note from high school and all that. And I remember I was telling you and Kevin, I was like, "Hey, they're making a movie on Netflix of Death Note," and
yeah, me and Kevin saw it. We saw it together. We're like, it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. Like standalone, as its own, as its own thing, it's pretty good. Compared to the real Death Note anime manga, pretty bad. But as its own standalone thing, pretty solid.
Because I remember I was like, oh, because Kevin was like, oh, you should probably watch the show before you watch the movie and everything. I was like, it's got Willem Dafoe in it. I think I'm gonna go watch this first. And I remember I watched it first. I remember telling you, I was like, pretty good. You know, it wasn't bad. You know, it was decent.
I remember.
And then I remember like a week later, I came back and I was like, how the fuck did they mess up the Death Note story that much? How did you do that?
I think I don't remember if it was like on Snapchat or Instagram, but you posted your story and you're like, now I see why people were upset about it. After you had finished like the Death Note, it's like, now I remember and I know why people were upset about it. I remember that. That was funny. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, do you guys feel? Do you guys were the Death Note? Because I know there's always a contention that Death Note ends when spoiler alert, L loses, and then before N and R show up or whatever their names are, Near and Weir, or whatever.
Yeah, I think
kind of forgot
because I remember still liking the show.
Mm-hmm.
But I do remember that I was like it doesn't hit the same.
Yeah.
You know, like it felt like all right, we're in the back end of the story now. Like they're gonna wrap things up or something. Because like one of the main draws for Death Note was the back and forth between L and Light and all that.
Yeah, how they're doing the 5D chess in their brains. Predicting every single move that the other one's doing perfectly. Like they're talking telepathically about what they're going to do to each other.
Yeah. But I think I know there's some people that are like, oh, Death Note isn't worth watching after like L dies or whatever. I still think it is.
And they're right. No, they're right.
I still think if you want a conclusion to the story, I don't think it's as good by any means.
Yeah.
But I think if you want like an ending to the story, then yeah, watch the rest of it. Because I don't even think it's that much either way, right? Like it's only like
10, 12 more episodes or something like
I
that.
think it's
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you guys read the manga that has Donald Trump in it? The Death Note manga?
I don't. I saw that though.
Yeah, the Death
Donald
Note.
Trump has the Death Note.
Yeah, Donald Trump buys the Death Note from the Japanese.
I've seen him in Baki.
Yeah, he's in Baki
He comes
too.
out in Baki too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
him and Obama.
That's wild.
Yeah, they both come out in Baki. Yeah, him and Obama. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
That's why
god, that's funny.
I do mess with Baki a lot.
Nice,
Hmm.
nice.
Yeah, Nico has been watching Baki, and I don't know if you've been reading it, Nick.
Yeah,
Um,
it's not.
Are you more of a anime watcher or a manga reader?
I'm more anime watcher. The only manga I read is well, I was reading Chainsaw Man for a bit, but then I
Mm.
stopped.
mm,
But the only manga I've been reading recently is just One Piece,
Oh.
and then
mm,
I'm still behind on One Piece too. So
mm.
You don't read light novels or whatever they're called?
I read on my phone.
You read light novels on your phone? Or just
Um,
manga?
just manga.
Oh, okay. I've been
That's like
doing
what
like
it is.
audiobooks on the light novels because I'm not reading.
Mm,
I ain't got time for that.
mm.
I was like on my drives to and from work. So like I've been
Yeah.
listening to Konosuba, the light novel of Konosuba. That thing is
Uh,
so funny still. Oh my gosh. Whoever
do they
voices the
still?
characters are so
Mm.
good at it.
I was gonna ask, like, is it the same like voice actors, or is
No,
it like just completely different for the novel?
just completely different. But it's like
Oh, interesting.
they have like they have two readers, one guy and then a girl to do all the girls' voices. Because that would be torture
Oh,
for the
okay.
guy to be doing so many different girls' voices.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so then they have like one guy that does like the whole narration and the guy voice, and then a girl that just comes in to do
Uh,
all the girl voices.
oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, but I mean, and she does a great job to make every single girl distinct. Um,
Oh, okay, that's good.
and
That's
to the
good.
characters, pretty good, pretty good.
Hmm.
I've also been listening to Classroom of the Elite, the light novel for that one.
Oh. Hmm.
Poor guy
I feel like I heard of him.
that does that one. Because it's only like two or three guys in the whole story. There's more, but
Mm-hmm.
there's like only like
Mm-hmm.
two or three relevant guys that appear
Oh
quite
wow.
often,
I'm surprised
and
that
the
they didn't
rest
get like a voice actress and then
and
just
the
have her do
whole
like
character, everybody else is it's a girl, but he does an
oh,
amazing job voicing all those girls.
shit.
He does an amazing job. Go him, dude. Go
Oh,
him.
what's the difference between like the light novel and the manga? Is it like still the same story or just like in a novel form or?
Well, the light novel is a source material, like the original story,
Hmm.
and that got
Okay.
adapted into anime and a manga, but the manga is really
Hmm.
far behind compared to both
Oh,
the anime and
gotcha.
the light novel. Because
Uh-huh.
for Konosuba, the light novel already ended. The anime
Hmm.
will be on. It's about at volume 8 of 17,
Okay.
and the manga's like at volume, I think like 4 or 5.
Oh,
Because the
okay.
manga just takes so much longer to make in general. Because you have
Yeah.
all those drawings take time,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
for Japanese overworked people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously stuff has to change for the adaptations. Different personality
Yeah.
vibes have like
Yeah.
a character that's expressionless has to be more expressionful because if you're
Mm.
trying to
Yeah.
express an emotion via
Yeah.
or you have to show confusion via drawing, can't really put a bubble. I'm confused. I don't get it.
Hmm.
It kind of have to be like
Yeah.
what? But it's like
Yeah.
expressionful, so it kind of changes how the story is told a little bit. But
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
so it's interesting to notice those little things.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. So I know I played Fortnite with Nick once. Are you still play a lot of Fortnite?
Nope.
No, I played Fortnite with
You were
Nick
just
once,
playing.
and he just
You were just
No,
playing it right
I
now.
like how Mike was like, you were just playing. That was the first time I played it in like months.
He carried me on Fortnite. I played with
That
him.
was
Dude,
that was
He carried me.
that was
I
prime.
remember one time we played builds.
Yeah,
I don't play builds,
same.
and literally we'll be finding someone. They start building, and then Nick starts building. I'm at the bottom. I was like, get him, Nick, get him. You got.
You go, Nick. You go. Yeah, we
Oh, one of the
played
guys fell.
builds.
Hold on,
And
I'll
it's kind
get
of
this
like
guy.
I was telling Nick, it's like I don't have time to be. I'm not good enough at this like 5D chess stuff. And he's like, bro, I just tap away. Brainless. He's like, what the heck?
Oh
Yeah,
man.
he was pretty good at the build stuff. I'm not.
Mhm.
I cannot build for anything.
Oh
It's
no, I
like too
cannot build to
many
save my life.
dimensions.
Yep. It's way too much stuff.
Yeah.
Like, okay, all right, I gotta switch to this. Okay, I gotta switch to that. I gotta build that. All right, gotta switch. I gotta edit that. I gotta.
Yes,
Yeah,
too many
it's too much
dimensions.
now.
Yeah. Do you
Mhm.
play? You play on the PlayStation, right, or something like that?
Yeah.
How are you guys?
Mhm.
How are you with horror, Nick? Are you as obsessed with horror as your brothers?
No.
No. Good.
Nah.
One of you came out right.
No, dude. I mean, I like horror. I like the horror genre and stuff.
Mhm.
But just not like your brothers, where everything is horror
Yeah,
25/7.
no. I feel like that's mostly just Michael, bro.
Yeah.
Aaron, it's like Michael's up here, and then like Aaron's like right here, and then like way down here, just chilling.
Well, it's also because you don't watch movies.
It's
That's
true.
also another thing too. No.
In general, I don't really watch movies.
Why not? What do you have against movies?
I think it's just my autism, bro. I can't fucking. Oh, my bad. I can't. I can't like I guess ADHD probably, where like I can't like sit still.
Hmm.
I mean, I
Mm.
can, but like I think I just lose focus or whatever that is.
Okay, that's valid.
Unless
The
it's
only
a
time
movie I
I
really want.
the only time I sit down to watch movies if I am at a movie theater, and that's because I paid to go sit down and watch a movie.
No, yeah,
Other than
that's
that,
Mm.
valid.
I've never like just sit here.
Facts, for
Mm.
real. I mean, I can watch YouTube videos, but then again, they're like not an hour and 30 or like 2 hours
Yeah.
long like a movie. But yeah,
Are you big into all the superhero stuff as well?
uh, not as much as my brothers, but I s-
Mm.
I do like the like those kind of movies and like genres and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not as much as my brothers though.
So you're just like sports only, basically.
Mm, kinda. It's like
And your whole background is
like
sports.
oh, that was there when we moved here. I just never took them down.
Oh, I had to blow my candle because this shit was strong.
You vaping?
Yeah, dude, I'm
Hotboxing
vaping,
yourself?
bro.
Well, how could
Yeah,
you,
dude,
bro? How
hotboxing.
could you?
Smoking
Put on
yourself
the
out?
humidifier.
How could you, bro?
Dude, I was gonna get another scented candle, but my mom was like, "Oh, I got some. Like, I have candle," because she doesn't like scented candles at
Yeah.
all. And so she's like, "Oh, I can't. I get gifted them, and I have like a whole pile of them, or whatever." And so this one was like from Bath and Body Works.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." I lit this thing for 5 minutes, dude. My whole entire room just smells like that flavor.
What scent is
Like
it?
I'm like, it doesn't even say. It's just called Into the Night. Into the Night scented candle.
Ocean breeze.
Like,
Got it.
It smells like into the night, bro.
It smells like the nighttime. Come on.
yeah, it just smells like nighttime. Yeah.
Smells like darkness.
Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, so you're so you are into sports, but that was there when you moved in. Your
Yeah,
background.
that was there when I
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that was there.
Sending with my hold on, can you see it? Sending with my fan. There's just stickers up there.
Yeah, that's been
Yeah.
there
It's
since
just
we
like
moved in.
it's just been there
Do you
since
ever
we
do you
moved
ever
in.
try to move them down or anything or nah? Take them off or nah?
No, I don't really care too much about it. I'm just like, you know what, they're there.
I mean, the
I just like
stickers come off too, but
no,
I
no,
think we
I
just
can
kind of
easily
left it
take
on there.
those off, and I can
Yeah.
easily take that off too. But
Yeah. Just kind of like,
Uh,
adds
You
character.
gotta honor the people who live
they're
there,
there,
you know?
bro.
Yeah.
They're there, bro. Uh,
Because I remember when we first moved in, my old room was the biggest one, and like I remember Nicholas and Aaron didn't really want it because it had like the same thing, like the sliding doors,
hmm
for the closet, but they were pink, right? And they had kind of like fairy, like princess stickers on it. Like even the fan had the same thing, everything. I was like, I'll take the room. Let me
That's
take these off
easily
real quick.
that's easy to
Like,
get rid of.
I'll keep the pink dresser or like the pink closet. I don't care.
I can keep it for like a week or two while I get paint.
That's the thing too. I never repainted it. I just kept it like that. It's like I don't care.
And now that Aaron's in there, he has it.
Yeah, he just has. Oh
That's
man.
funny. Yeah,
But yeah.
So I've been struggling to decorate my room. So I know I said I was gonna get some
Mm.
posters, and I did actually. I couldn't show it last time, because
Mm.
we were playing Fortnite. But yeah, I got some posters.
Mm.
Some
Ooh.
nice Kanto,
Oh,
Johto,
nice.
the little Pokemon regions,
Yeah.
the Hoenn, because we
Oh,
always
that's
Hoenn.
cool.
He has the little Deoxys in there.
Mm.
Um, Sinnoh with the
Ooh.
Giratina.
Yeah. Those are nice.
Yeah, then we have Unova. This is New York.
Ooh.
The London, whatever it's called, the bridge.
is that
Mm.
one
Mhm.
Pokemon? The
Yeah, these are all
not a
Pokemon.
Sarawak or
Then Kalos, the Eiffel Tower with the Hoopa,
Ooh.
and then Alola with
Oh,
the
nice.
Tapu Koko. Pretty nice, pretty
Mm.
nice.
Those are nice. Yeah.
I got this
Are you
one.
gonna put them just like all like in a row, or are you gonna kind of like space them out, or?
I don't know. I'm trying to
Mm.
see if I can find a way to like not make them permanent on there, so I can swap them around
Oh, okay.
depending on what I feel like doing.
Hmm.
So that's kind of what like my idea is for the moment. Try to see if I can swap them around.
Hmm.
There was something else I got. Oh, right here. I haven't opened this once, but these are the maps of the same regions. Um,
Oh, that's
so this is
cool.
like this one is Kanto, but
Hmm.
it's still sealed. I haven't opened it. But yeah, it's
Nice.
like the maps of the same regions. I know that's not my
Ooh.
address. That's just Pokemon company label stuff.
yeah, right. Yeah.
Just getting doxxed real quick.
Yeah, just doxing
We'll go with
myself
that.
real
We'll go with
quick.
that.
Just dox yourself. You live in the Kanto region.
Yeah, I live in Japan, Kanto region. Come find me. We'll get
Time.
some yakitori or something. Yeah. I also started to organize my Pokemon cards because I had a lot.
Ooh, how's
So
that going?
like I got a nice little binder
Ooh,
of them.
nice. I need to get a binder because I have like anime cards that
Mm,
I need to
nice little
organize.
binder. Then this is probably one of the better pages right here. I need to complete it. It's a Pikachu page.
Oh,
I
nice,
am missing 3 Pikachu cards. Want some
nice.
more cards.
I have the same thing, but it's with football cards.
Mm, just kind of working on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of my little project. I also
Mm-hmm.
got a whole 30 booster, a whole pack of 30 booster,
Oh,
30 packs I need to open. Trying to figure out how to open them on stream so it's a tax deductible.
nice, nice.
Valid.
So trying to figure out how to best implement it. Every single time I wipe out, I open one, but I never start losing then. Need to be bad at the game. Yeah.
Oh man, nice.
Yeah. So do you like to have any like decorations on your room that you put up, Nick, or not? Kind of not really.
Um, I mean, technically on my door,
Did
I have
you have
like
a Doom
like
poster?
3. I got
Oh,
like
that's mine.
stickers. Well, that's my poster. That's my
Yeah.
poster.
No, but it's your background. It's your
That's true.
I
There you go.
mean,
Yeah.
I just have a NOSK sticker. I have the Flash. I have
I'm wearing a
obviously my
Crash
Raider
Nick
stickers, and
Star
then
Lab.
The Star Labs.
just the Among Us. It's like an Among Us, but it has a straw in it, and it's like half drinking. Or like half, it's
That's
like
kind of
right,
sus.
half of it is red.
It's very
For real.
sus.
Kind of sus. You suck out a straw. Pretty sus. Yeah. So yeah. Is there any? So what type? So you don't play Fortnite. So what type of games do you like to play?
Um, recently I've been on Marvel Rivals.
Okay, who do you main?
Nice.
Invisible Woman. I play healer because I can't.
Okay.
I mean, I can do DPS, but like I'm kind of trash.
Ah,
Like healer's my like strong point.
Hmm.
I'm a
But
jack of all trades, good at everything but master of none. I play whatever the team is missing.
Nice.
So if
Nice.
they need a healer, I'll be a healer. If they need a tank, I'll be the tank. If they need a DPS, I'll be the DPS. Am I good? No. Am I good enough? Yes. But I usually I stick with the low star rating characters, so like Venom, um, what's this called? Punisher, Cloak and Dagger.
Mm.
I stay with those mostly.
yeah.
Because
Okay.
I just don't have the time to like master anyone really. So I'm
Hmm.
always swapping around so much.
Hmm.
Who do you
I
main,
usually do
Mike?
DPS.
DPS?
Um,
Moon
I
Knight.
may well
I remember Moon
my
Knight.
go-to guy is my go-to is Iron Fist, and
Mm-hmm.
then I've also been playing a lot of Moon Knight recently too.
He's like, nah.
Nicholas, don't even say because he was like, oh,
I'm a
that's a no
fucking
skill
crazy.
character. I was like, okay, yeah, if you're just playing Moon Knight to just throw the Onk and throw it at the Onk, yeah,
Well, yeah,
sure.
that's
But
how most people
that's not what I do.
play
I
Moon
actually try
Knight.
and hit people because that's the whole point. The Ankh is there to help you out. Sure, if there's like a big group of them, you can get multiple targets. But if it's like an Iron Man flying in the sky, I'm 1v1 and I'm tossing them things to get them out of the sky.
I play a lot of Iron Man too because usually there's someone in
Hmm,
the sky just being annoying. It's like, okay, I gotta be annoying too.
that's true.
Yeah.
I have never in my life agreed with J. Jonah Jameson until I play Marvel Rivals. Spider-Man is an absolute menace
Menace.
that
The
needs to be
menace,
stopped,
bro.
dude. He's a
For
Yes.
real.
menace, dude.
Poor healers in the back just kind of get one shotted by Spider Man in like 3 seconds. They have like nothing they can do. He just appears, beats you up, does his ult, and then dips. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah. Nope.
It's like he always does his ult. It's like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Oh
my
god.
experience with Spider Man as a healer. Since I play healers too, it's like, oh my gosh, they're just like
It's
they're like laser
terrible.
focus on you.
They really are. They really are. Then they'll go for the healers and then they'll just come up out of nowhere too.
Yeah,
Like you won't even get like nothing. You wouldn't even know that there's a Spider-Man on the team until he's already popping his ult right in front of you.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Spider Man, Spider
I
Man,
love
Spider Man.
I do love encountering like DPS like Wanda when
Mm.
they'll pop their ult. But since I play Invisible Woman, I just push them away, like farther away from my team, so that they don't hit nobody,
Yeah,
or
okay.
they hit like. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. All right, see you later. Or I like pushing people off the point and be like,
I
yeah, I'm winning. I think we're winning, bro.
I will
Actually,
say the
we're
most like
winning.
yeah, the most funniest and like satisfying thing in Marvel Rivals is that when someone's popping their ult and they're doing the phrase, and you just kill them mid
Yeah,
mid ult startup,
for
and
real.
it just like, cuts them off.
Yeah,
Oh man.
those are always fun. Any other games
Yeah.
you play?
Um, I mean, I play the sport. I play sports games like Madden, like college football. I've been
Okay,
playing Roblox recently a lot.
nice,
Me and the homies
nice.
been playing bingo. Yeah, we play bingo on
Bingo
Roblox.
on Roblox.
It gets very rage inducing. It's very rage inducing when you have like a couple to go and then like you hear like three people say bingo and then like it's
I remember one time I walked in and he was playing bingo, and his Roblox character is the Labubu, right? And so he's like, I just need one more, and then And then someone says bingo, and he gets us like, I swear to God, if it's that freaking lady, he's like running over, and it's a character whose avatar is an old lady in a wheelchair, and she's the one that won, and he gets him on the table, like, I swear tonight, I swear you are going to die.
Yeah, dude, old people love bingo. I don't know why. Old people
Oh
love
man,
bingo. I go because
yes.
I go to a lot of elderly facilities for work, and I always see them play
Mm-hmm.
bingo. They're always playing bingo.
You
Bingo,
should tell him,
bingo,
man, you
bingo.
like bingo? You ever heard of a game called Fortnite? You'd love it.
I found that.
No, I don't think their reaction times are good enough for Fortnite. Unfortunately,
They could play
For real.
Lego Fortnite.
that yeah, sure they can build.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
just bingo. It's always bingo. They're always playing bingo.
It
It's
is,
pretty
yeah.
funny.
They love bingo. I don't know
Yeah,
why. It was.
yeah, it's pretty funny. They have like specialized bingo that like
Oh
um
really?
yeah that like oh you have to worry about the chips or anything. They just kind of like slide covers on it for the numbers you
Mm.
got. So they're
Yeah.
like predetermined boards and it's like just slide covers on it.
Oh.
So that way you don't have to worry about
Mm.
chips and you don't have to worry about making a mess or anything like that.
Mm.
Pretty sophisticated bingo boards. Then
Mm.
they always have like there's like a special bingo program that they just kind of run in the
Uh
background.
huh.
So then that would no one has to be calling the bingo. Just kind of like
Oh no. It's
B
just in constant
17,
rotation.
B 17, and it's like kind of like on on the TV screen really loudly
Like
because
a
obviously
point.
they're old people and really big visuals. Another facility has like flashcards for bingo. So they get shuffled up flashcards and just kind of like, and it's like really big flashcards, so like this big with like the number and
Yeah.
letter because obviously people need to see them.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like A5, no B5, B5, and it's just like G57, G57. Stuff like that.
You
They're
think
really
Right.
you think any of those people would get hooked on One Piece?
yeah
Yeah, most
You think
definitely.
you think they tried to catch up?
yeah. There's a guy that's always trying to make business deals with me.
Oh really?
Yeah, because he has like a little bit of dementia. Well, not a little bit. He has very severe dementia,
Yeah.
and he's always talking about like his business deals that he has to do, and
Mm.
um, and like he always has to go. He's always late for a meeting. Always late for a meeting, and it's like
Mm.
he always thanks me for the business deal we just made. I was like, you're welcome, dude. I'm a professional, you know.
Mm-hmm. Keep it honest.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know our quarter four numbers through the roof.
yeah. It was our best. It was the best. We had the best quarter ever. We just keep rising, going up, staying green. Staying green.
For real.
Best quarter.
Oh
Mm.
my
Quarter three was a
god.
little shaky, but quarter four,
Mm.
quarter four, yep, solid, solid. Yeah, it's always so funny to talk to them, to some of them, because they're
Mm.
like, you have no idea what's going on half the time, and you know it's not.
Mm.
I mean, it's not their fault, but just kind of like just
Yeah.
some of the stuff they say is so
Mm.
funny, so out of left field sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Like one of them was thanking me from like the drive over we did from New York. I was like, I've never even been to New York, but he's thanking me for the ride that we had. Was a good trip we had. It's like you're right, it was. We became bros.
Right.
Another one is like talking about like what is it like I mean some of them obviously have like really bad experiences. Like some of them's always claiming they're getting stolen from. Another one's like I'm a
Mm.
good girl, please let me get out of here. Because they're like, if they have
Mm.
dementia, they have to be in a locked facility for their own safety.
Yeah.
So they don't walk out to the street and just walk into the middle of the street, you know, for their own safety.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
I'm a good girl, get me out of here, please, please. I was like, I don't know where the exit is. It's like, yeah, you do. It's like,
Mm.
no, I don't. It's like, why are you lying to me? How dare you lie to me? You're going to hell. It's like, I am.
I am, but that's besides the point.
That's besides the point. I don't know where the exit is still.
Oh
So
man.
it's really interesting to see some of their stories. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, it like you guys know kind of like the modern thing is called like 30 years old.
Mm.
I don't feel old because I'm always hanging out with like 80 and 90-year-olds. So I'm I feel very young.
Guys, like in comparison, like
In
30's not
comparison,
even
they're
old.
like 3 times my age. And I'm almost 30, and they're still 3 times my age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So when I like meet like a 65-year-old, and like you're so
Uh,
young, you have so much to live for. Like there's no let's help you out. Like that's kind of like the selling point I
mm,
do to them, because like 65 is really young for for a senior.
yeah.
So yeah, it's always interesting that dynamic, where like the
Mhm.
internet's like bashing 20-year-olds for being old. Excuse me, and I'm over there working with like 100-year-old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Monday, they're one of the facilities is having like a big birthday party for one of the residents, because she's turning
Mhm.
100.
Oh.
She's turning 100, so they're doing like this whole big party for her, the whole facility.
Mm.
They're like bringing out the news, the local news and stuff like that to come to the
Yeah.
party. She's like,
Oh, that's cool.
person's turning 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
pretty cool, pretty interesting. Um, so yes, I'm going to go to that next Monday. Pretty,
Nice.
yeah. We're gonna party it up with all the old fellas. It's
Mhm.
gonna be a fun blast. So now that you guys are
Nice.
older, do you guys feel like your relationship as brothers has changed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys fight more now?
No, actually, a lot less.
No, quite less.
A lot less.
Yeah. Do you still beat him up, Nick?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. There we go. That's how it should be.
Most
It's
definitely.
like there was a meme that I saw where it was like, oh, like sibling relationships in a nutshell,
Hmm.
like older and younger sibling relationships in a nutshell. Like the first like up until like preteen years and stuff is like, oh, so annoying. What? And then just onwards, like, hey, this guy's not bad. What?
Hey, my annoying little brother? Turns out he's not that annoying. He's a
Because it's
pretty chill
like
dude, all things considered.
I feel like it's also because like because there is a bigger difference in age between like me and Aaron versus us and Nico.
Yeah,
So obviously, like we kind of grew up the same way and everything, and so the dynamic of Nicholas, because he grew up with a lot of stuff that we grew up with, but he also has his own stuff that he grew up with too, and so that kind of disconnect is also kind of like for a while where like it would kind of be like he was kind of doing his own thing,
yeah,
but after a while, it's just I don't even know if there was a certain point in time. It's just after a while we just kind of like stopped acting like that towards each other. So
yeah.
we're just
Well, I guess it's also
kind
because
of
when you and Aaron were in college, Nick was still in middle school.
yeah, that too.
So
Yeah.
that should give you an idea of like the difference.
Yes. Yes.
Um, so it's obviously the relationship you guys have with Aaron and Nico is very different, because
Mhm.
Nico was still very young, and you guys were like, we're cool
Yeah.
teenagers now. We're adults, basically. Oh, we don't like to play that. We don't like that stuff anymore. That's childish. Nico's like, haha,
Mhm.
Kirby, ha 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 ha. Kirby suck, ha 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 ha. Ha ha, he
They're
said
like, this
suck.
is my Barbie. Play Barbies with me.
It's like, haha, you said duty. He's like, oh, Call of Duty sucks now. It's like, haha, he said duty. Like that difference, right, in
Oh,
age.
man. Yeah.
But then eventually, uh, he got older.
Mhm. Mhm.
So,
Nice.
yeah. Um, do you ever help out Mike with his YouTube channel, like any videos or anything like that? Now that
I mean,
Aaron's too
sometimes.
busy for them.
Sometimes I do, yeah. Here and then I'll pop up.
Yeah.
on the gaming channel.
Mhm. There'll be times where he'll pop up like on the gaming channel and stuff like that. There was one where we're just playing a bunch of like random horror games and stuff like that. Um, there is a video on our regular the Sanchez Bros YouTube channel where Nicholas edited his own video.
Oh, nice.
Where it was just like a random skit we filmed and then Nicholas just kind of edited it together. It's pretty good.
Trash,
How are your editing skills, Nick?
trash,
Same.
trash. Very bad.
Same.
Very choppy.
It just takes time, you know. It takes time to learn.
Yeah, all I know is how
Something
to
that
mute stuff. Like I could do for this podcast. That's all I do. That's all the editing I do. Just mute any cuss words here and there.
Well, because podcasts are also like very much where, you know, there's not really much room to like cut around or anything like that because it is just a conversation, you know.
Yeah, I only cut out like really really bad stuff or like really long pauses. Yeah. That's one of the things I have to cut out, like the really long pauses to keep it flowing a little bit better.
Yeah, that's also
But other than that, it's kind of like everything's pretty chill.
There's also points where like we just get like so off topic where it's like okay we're having like a completely different conversation at this point. Yeah. But yeah.
I mean, been pretty chill. Everything else kind of like for the few YouTube videos I do, like every once in a while, I always just do the same thing, just cut out the long pauses because like since it's mostly Pokemon battles I do online, so I'm like talking my thought process like, oh, I can do this, so I try to keep that in. But if I'm just kind of there silently, just kind of thinking, I'll cut that out. Like I don't like nobody needs to really see what I'm sending. Well, like me trying to decide which one to send out. It's like you're gonna see which one I want to send out in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, so what? Since you don't play video games, you don't watch movies. What do you do for fun?
I don't know. I usually just go hang out with my friends or go to the gym.
How's that going for you, the gym?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Did that help a lot with your like paralysis and stuff like that?
I mean it helps with my equilibrium. Yeah.
That's good.
I mean it was helping, but then I don't know. It's kind of like at a standpoint where it's kind of like just chilling.
Yeah. So how much can you bench press now?
Not a lot, bro.
Nah. Do you do weights or what do you do at the gym? What's your routine?
I like hitting like, or I like trying to hit like the machines that hit every muscle group. So like I like if I like do bench or something like that, I make sure that it hits like that's like hitting chest and like kind of a little bit of arms with bicep and then tricep stuff and then toward the tricep group and then legs like hamstrings and calves and stuff like that. It just depends on what's available.
How's your 6-pack coming along?
It's it's there.
Yeah, it's there. It's just protected under layer of fat.
Yeah, it's there.
Same.
Being protected.
Being protected. That's good. We gotta protect those. Very important.
Yeah, for real.
If someone, would you be down for like a competition to see who can get a 6-pack in a year?
Okay.
You be down?
I'd be down.
Yeah. What does loser get? Or what's loser's punishment? Buy the other one lunch?
Sure.
All right, bet. We'll do this. See who can get a who can get
a 6-pack in the year.
Or well, I don't know if losing weight will be fair. Yeah, we'll discuss the details. But yeah, let's see who can get the 6-pack closest to a 6-pack in a year. I mean, you have the advantage over me. You already go to the gym. I don't do anything.
That's valid.
Yeah. How often do you go to the gym?
I try going like 3 times a week.
Pretty solid. I go a whole lot of 0, so
Nice.
I say about
Nice.
even.
Yeah, nice, nice.
It's
how
gonna be a close race. It's gonna be a
yeah.
close race, you know.
How often? How long do you go? Like kind of like an hour?
Like 2 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I do about 0 minutes. So pretty even, pretty even.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
even, pretty even. Yeah, I say about the same. How have you been? Are you dieting to like help out your?
No,
No, just kind of eating whatever.
I was for a while, but yeah, I
He
was
also
doing it
doesn't
to
eat
lose
as
weight.
much
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Do you guys think you guys could become vegetarians
Ooh.
or vegan?
What does that mean? Oh
Vegan.
no,
Um,
vegan. Huh?
no. How about vegetarian where you just don't eat meat, basically?
Mm-mm.
Probably not.
I can't. I
Why not?
can't. I like meat too much, dog.
How about
Hey, you know,
pescatarians where you only eat fish and everything else, just not meat?
Mm-mm.
No.
I think I like red meat more than
No.
I like fish.
Okay.
Damn.
Interesting. I I could do it. I
Yeah.
think I could do it. Yeah. I don't I don't really miss it that much. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah,
it's kind of like
pescatarian
it's
or
just more like
vegetarian.
I could vegetarian, vegan probably not because it's just too
Mm-hmm.
restricting, and that's what the problem is.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't care enough to be like, oh, let me see what I can't eat all this. Man, no, it's like too much effort.
Yeah.
I can be
Yeah.
happy with it. I can be happy without it. Just too much effort not to be like, I can't eat any of this. Can I get a cheeseburger without the burger? Without the meat?
Let me get a cheese.
I mean, a cheeseburger with no cheese, no meat. Actually, you know what? No bun
Can you
either,
just get the
cause
lettuce? Can you just get the lettuce and
for
tomato and the pickles and the onions? Chipotle sauce.
It's like that episode of SpongeBob where it's like, oh, SpongeBob, we need 2 salads. What's a salad? He's just taking apart a hamburger so it's just lettuce and tomato.
And they just take out everything except for the yeah. So,
Yeah.
oh, and they're like, oh, bougie.
like there's this meme where it's this person goes to Chipotle
hmm
and they were like, oh, what do you want on your burrito? They're like, no. He's like, no meat. And then they go to the next department. They're like, oh, no beans. Go to the next department. Oh, no rice. And then they're like starting to like they're like, oh, okay. So they're like folding up the tortilla, and then he's like, you know what, never mind. And then he just leaves, and I'm like, what? I'm like, damn, he just wasted their time.
yeah. Just wasted a tortilla. Um,
Oh my god.
so you went to Ireland and Japan with Mike. How were those trips for you? Do you have trouble with food? Because I know Mike's a very picky eater.
Mm.
I don't think so. I didn't really have trouble with foods because like I'm picky like Mike, but I'm not like as picky.
Yeah,
mm,
But
he's
I
like a lot
pretty
less picky than me, but he does have like his things here and
his
there that he's
moments.
picky about.
Yeah.
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 Did you know how to use chopsticks before going to Japan?
No, man, I still don't.
How'd you
I
eat?
still don't.
They don't have forks.
With
Well, with
chopsticks,
chopsticks, but you
very
know.
poorly, very poorly with chopsticks. It takes.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because like I think that's the longest I've ever taken like eating. Because normally I'll take like 5 to 8 minutes like sitting down and eating something.
Hmm.
But like over there, I was just taking too long because I
Mm.
didn't know how to use the chopsticks that well. So I was just like trying,
No,
but
that's
like
funny.
it wasn't working.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're gonna call it there. Thank you guys for watching
Sure,
tonight.
sure.
Thank you, Nick, again for joining
Yeah.
us, for coming through
Yeah,
to save this episode. Uh,
Yeah.
you can sometimes catch Nick in the Sanchez Bro channel, which will be linked below.
yeah,
Help them get to 500 subscribers. They're like at 300, so almost there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
almost there.
Thank you again for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Thank you for all your anime takes. They were great. We talked
Alright,
about anime for
alright.
like 5 seconds. So yeah, I
Don't forget
mean,
to check out Boku no.
oh yeah, those the greatest anime of
Whoa,
all time, Boku
whoa,
no
whoa,
Pico, our favorite
whoa.
one.
Yeah, my favorite rom com. You know.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 classic. So yeah, again, so thank you guys for
Big
watching.
thing.
Hope you guys let us know what you guys think about our guest episodes. I know it's more like an interview kind of style, so you guys kind of get to know the person a little bit
Mm,
more, because then us kind of going back and forth, because we already know each other, so just kind of asking follow-up questions.
yeah.
And yeah, then it's just some random guy. It's like oh, I gotta know, gotta get as much out of him in the hour. But yeah,
Mm,
thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Bye.
yeah. Latest.
Laters.